Would you like to see how the panel is coming? Let me show you. Guys, it's Marco here in the Easy shop. I just want to let you see a little update on JT right here. Been working on the instrument panel quite a bit lately. Not much left of the original one, as you can tell. The whole idea was to update it. Let's see if I can zoom you in. There you go. Looks a lot like the original one. You might notice that now we have an audio panel. The GNS 480 moved up. There's a bunch of annunciator lights there that weren't there before. Still got the ADS-B from Trig, and now we have the new radio from Trig. And let's see, it's still a removable panel. So the radio tray stays, everything else separates and come back. You can see temporarily here, this is where the fiberglass panel would be. Take the screws off here, and then this whole thing comes off. This part stays. Lots and lots of wiring. Wish I had a CAN bus system right now. It is what it is. There's going to be a heck of a lot more wiring. As you can see, all of these plugs are going to be populated, and the wires for those are in the nose of the airplane. But what I've been working lately is the new annunciator panel for the GNS 480. That's only GNS 480 specific. I had the lights made for me. The font is the same font as the 767, so it's kind of cool. Now, technically speaking, because the panel, the GNS 480 is right in front of my line of sight, I do not need a annunciator panel. However, it's a nice thing to have, and I really think I'm gonna enjoy using it. So it's been a bit of a troublesome to wire it. You can see that's my latest schematic. I've had to change it quite a few times. I was having some issues with the lights themselves, some grounds that didn't work right, and then it turns out that I didn't quite understand the logic, and so Wade set me straight, and today I was able to get all of these lights to work. Previously I would get this four on and this would be off, and then when this thing, the GNS 480, turned the lights on, this would go off instead, and vice versa. It'd be a reverse sensing basically. So now that they're all finished up, I'm gonna try to run an initialization of GNS 480, just like to see the lights working real quick, and that will conclude the update. So it takes about a minute for the GNS 480 to do its thing. So you can see GPS and GPS over there. Again, they're not strictly necessary, but they are nice to have. Let me press the enter button here to skip over some of this. And This CDI, those are all features that show on the HSI, but obviously it's not powered up. So we're gonna let it run through those. You can see it went to VOR mode and then back to GPS. Up there I labeled it VHF nav and GPS nav just because it makes more sense to me. Once it gets done with this VDI test, it will turn the lights on and off. Not all of them will come on. The VHF will not come on. The back horse, I don't know, depends if I had the back horse on last or not, whether that comes on or not. We'll see that together. So apparently not. And you can see lamps on, lamps off, lamps on, lamps off. Now that it's finished, I'm gonna show you real quick. You should be able to go menu and turn the back horse on, and it would come on if there was a localizer active, but there isn't. That's interesting. It was coming on earlier. Suspend is active. See, oh, there it is. Sorry, I was still in GPS mode. So there's a localizer back horse, which to me says VHF nav and back horse. And if I go back to the GPS nav, there it is. So all the lights work the way they're supposed to. The test is kind of weird because not all of them come on, depending what's on and what's off. And obviously GPS nav and VHF nav, they're mutually exclusive. So you can have one or the other, but not both of them. Anyway, this is the update on the instrument panel, and hope you like it. I certainly will, as soon as I can get it back in the nose and take the airplane back to the hangar. Got one more thing to finish, working on the TMA45. TMA45, the audio panel from Trig, as a speaker feature that I haven't been able to get to work yet, but that's next on my list. Hopefully it's a quick one, because these lights took about 3 days of my getting them to work. Anyway, that's the update. Hope you enjoyed it, and stay tuned. Bye.